Hi, yes, good afternoon. I think few more are yet to join. We'll wait for them. Good afternoon, everyone. So, you had a session on linear equations yesterday, right? So, did you solve any word problems or did ma'am just explain it to you how it is? Okay, only one word problem you did. Okay, upstream and downstream. Okay. Okay, so rest were normal direct questions. The board question. I guess I have a board question too today. Maybe it's a repetition. If it is, you should be able to do it. Hmm. Okay, so today we'll cover problems on age, then problems with numbers, digits, then with fractions, some numerator and denominator is so and so, then you get this. So conditions with fractions, then the board question, yes, then work done, pipes and cisterns. I don't know if you have pipes and cisterns because there are no NCRT questions on that. But yeah, I chose this question. It is there in the workbook, but it's not from NCRT. Nevertheless, we'll try it. So if they ask you, you should be aware, right? I think in this chapter mostly you will get word problems because they are the highest level of difficulty questions, right? So you might get at least one for exam. It could be simple, it could be the okay, Heath has done pipes and cisterns in 8th. Okay. Okay, I think most of you are here, so we'll start. Okay. Is my screen visible? So today I have like kept two tabs open so that we can refer to the question and create create the equation side by side. You don't have to keep shuffling between the questions. Okay, multitask, yes, sort of. Okay, so here's the first question. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by the elimination method. Okay, so first question, it's simple. Try to do this on your own. So yeah, it's called split view. Yeah, thanks Rudra. I was not getting the word. I was like, yeah, two tabs together. What is it called? Yeah, so this is the first question. 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Noori and Sonu? Okay, you haven't done the age related questions. Anybody willing to try this? It's kind of a direct question. Just okay, Heth is willing to try. Okay, Heth, go ahead. Mika, yes, you can try. Go ahead. Okay, I think most of you would like me to explain. Smera, okay, you can try. So all those of you who are going to try, you can do it yourself. For the rest of them, I'll explain how to do. Okay, so first what do we do? It says uh, first check what they have asked for. So they want to know how old are Noori and Sonu, which means they are asking you their present age. So we start by saying let uh, I'm not writing complete sentences, otherwise it will take ages to finish the class. Okay, so let n or let Nouri's age be x years. So it is a good habit if you write this sentences. Okay, define X and Y first, and let Sonu's age. Okay, I'm just putting quotes here, so just copy the whole thing. Y years. Okay, good afternoon. Yes. Hi Shreya, good afternoon. So we are solving the first question right now. You have not missed anything. It's on the screen. Okay. So now we check the first statement. What does the question say? It says 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, what will be Nouri's age? It will be x minus 5. And what will be Sonu's age? It will be y minus 5. Correct? Now it says 5 years ago, Nouri was thrice as old as Sonu. So Nouri's age is this. And she was 3 times as old as Sonu. So it will be 3 times y minus 5. There you go. We got our first equation. Okay. And now what does the second sentence say? Second sentence is 10 years later. So 10 years later is they are counting from now, present. Okay. 10 years later, what will be their ages? X is the present age. So it will be 10. And Sonu's age will be y plus 10. So what is the condition they are saying? 10 years later, Nouri will be twice as old as Sonu. So Nouri is x plus 10 is going to be twice as old as Sonu, which is y plus 10. Right? So there you go. We've got our two equations. Now solve them either by elimination method or substitution method, whichever you feel. Oh wait, they have asked here, right? If they exist, solve by the elimination method. Okay, so use the elimination method, simplify this, and use the elimination method to find x and y. Soumya has given me the answer. Let me check. Is that correct? Yes, Soumya, you're right. Anybody else? It's simple after this. It's simple. You remember elimination method, right? Okay. All those of you who need a recap in elimination method is one of the variables, either x or y, you need to eliminate. Okay. So in this case, you can see x has no coefficient. So if you directly subtract these two equations, you can eliminate x. So you'll get y in terms of something, an expression in y. From that you can calculate y and then substitute the value of y back in either one of the two equations to get x. Uh, uh, Heth, yes, you're right. Smera, check your answer once. Sonu's age is right, Nouri's age is wrong. Navya, no, that's not the answer. Yes, Ayush. And x is? So in these problems, after finding x and y, you need to write, okay? You need to write proper statements saying Nouri's age is the value of x years and Sonu's age is substitute the value of y. Yes. Yes, Krish. Ishan, no. Shreya, yes, you're right. Pratim, yes, you're right. Find x. Hi, good afternoon, Ritisha. So we are doing the first question. I took up an age problem. If you want, I'll give you a recap. So 5 years ago, Nouri was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Nouri will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Nouri and Sonu is the question. Okay. So first we write the statement saying let Nouri's age be X years. Write the complete sentences. I have just written N here. Okay. And let Sonu's age be Y years. So from the first sentence says that 5 years ago, right? So 5 years ago, Noori's age will be x minus 5 and Sonu's age will be y minus 5, right? So the condition says Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. So Noori's age, which is x minus 5, is 3 times Sonu's age. From that you get equation 1. And the second statement says 10 years later. So they are talking from the present moment. So presently Noori and Sonu are x and y. So 10 years later they will be x plus 10 and y plus 10. Right, and the condition is 10 years later Noori is twice as old as Sonu. So x plus 10 is twice Sonu's age. So now they have said solve by elimination method, in which you either eliminate x or y and then get an equation in terms of one of the variables. Ayush, yes. Pratim, good job Pratim, you solved the question. Mohak, no. Yeah, so you can solve this ahead by elimination method. Mohak, how did you get 2 and 3? That's strange. Okay, should I solve this question? Should I solve? It'll be like a recap for you. I think you've forgotten elimination method. That was an accident. Okay, Mohak. No worries. Yes, Hiya, you're right. Okay, somebody wants me to solve. I'll solve. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to erase this. So the first equation we got was x minus 5 is equal to 3 times y minus 5, correct? And the second one we got was x plus 10 is equal to 2 times y plus 10, right? So I'm just going to subtract these equations, because if you see x has no coefficient, right? So, and it has the same sign, so if I just subtract, we'll get rid of x. So subtracting, just write the statement, subtracting 1 from 2. S stands for subtracting here. Okay, so I'll write x plus 10 is equal to 2y plus 20, right? And minus x. So there will be a sign change here. This will become plus, right? Is equal to 3y minus 15. So it's subtraction. So I'm going to change the sign. This will become minus. This will become plus. So basically we have eliminated x. Yeah. And this becomes what? 10 and 5, 15 is equal to minus y plus 35. Right. So y is basically 35 minus 15, or we can say y is 20. Now substitute this value in any of the equations. I am substituting it in the first one. X plus 10 is equal to 2 into 20 plus 20. Oh, yeah, that's right. X is equal to 40 and 20, 60 minus 10. So x is 50. Right. So as yes, Manasvi Sonu is 20 years right now. Hiya, yes. Sanat, Rudra, yes. Rishit missed the question. Okay, Rishit, just a second. Yeah, here's the question. Okay, so after this, yes, Mohak, Sonu is 20 years old now. So once you find the value of x and y, please ensure that you are writing the statement saying the present age of Noori is 50 and the present age of Sonu is 20 years. Yes, Vanchika. Okay. So I hope you brushed up with elimination method also, right? Okay. Okay, so we'll move to the next question. This is the solution. I don't think it will be visible. Is it visible? Anyway, I solved it, so no issues, right? Uh, no. Okay. So yeah, no worries. I solved the question, so I don't think you should have more doubts in that, right? Let me quickly erase all this. Okay. Yeah. So next question. Uh, Same. Form the pair of linear equations in the following questions and find the solutions if they exist by the elimination method. The sum of digits of a two-digit number is 9. Also, 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Find the number. Anybody willing to try? Okay, Navya, go ahead. Mohak, you did not get this question. Okay, I'll explain it to you. Yes, go ahead. Yes, I'll explain the question. Yes, Pratim. Ritu, is this the answer for the previous question? Oh, you're just giving me a guess of this answer. No, I don't think this is the right answer. You'll have to solve. Right? It says it's something, and you'll just get one number basically. Okay, so the ones who are trying on your own, continue. The ones who did not understand the question, we'll start. Okay, you read this stepwise, right? So from here, first we want to know what exactly we need to find out, right? All these questions, all the linear equation word problems, always first look at what is asked. What do you need to find out? Okay, here you need the number. Okay, and the number is given in terms of digits. So what we'll do, we'll write it like, say, let units place. Sorry for the poor handwriting. So let's units place the x and let the tens place the y. Okay. Now here is the catch. Okay, one second. One second. Here is the catch. If you see, the number is not going to be just x plus y. What is it going to be? When you write a number, yes, Rudra, yes, Ritisha. Okay, no, in this case, I have taken the units place as x, so it will be 10y plus x. Okay, this is the number, right? Suppose they had asked, they had given you three things. Yeah, it's not possible in this question, but just in case, if they give you something like, yes, Shardul, yeah, good job, you can continue. Krish has already given me the answer. Yes, you're right. So yeah, so if they give you tens place and hundreds place, it will be 100 x or y plus, it will be 100y plus 10y plus x. That's how it will be. Okay, so don't forget when you're writing the number in terms of digits, don't forget to add the tens part ka 10 or hundreds part ka 100, all those things. Keep that in mind. Okay, so the number will be this, and the condition says the sum of the digits is 9. So it will be nothing but, yeah, it will be sum of the digits. So you just need to consider x and y is equal to 9, right? That's the first equation. What is the second equation? 9 times this number. Now when they say this number, it becomes 10y plus x, right? So 9 times this number, or 9 into 10y plus x, is giving you what? Is twice the number. So it's 2 times the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. So it becomes 10x plus 5. And this is our second equation. Okay, now solve this by elimination method and give me the number. Anshika, yes. Manasvi, it's not 10y plus x because 10y plus x is the number. And the question is saying that the digits of a true digit, the sum of the digits is 9. So if you are talking about the sum of the digits, you don't consider the tens place or hundreds place. It will just be xy, right? Okay, I see you are able to solve. Soumya, yes, you're right. Anshika is right. Shardul, yes, that's the right equation. So continue solving. Okay, it should be 10x plus y. Ayush, yes. Soumya, yes. So what will the number be? Soumya, you can just go one step ahead and mention the number. Substitute the values of y and x in this number wala equation that I have written here, 10y plus x. So you get the number. Yes, Mera. Uh, Amog, I'm not able to understand your question. So again, here if you see, Heth, yes, you're right. So what will the number be? Pratim, how did you get a fraction? You get whole numbers. Okay, so Mohak, here, if you see, x has no coefficient in x and y both have no coefficient in the first equation, that is just 1. And in the second equation, if you see, if you simplify and write, you'll get something like, I think, 88y and 11x minus 11x. So what you can do is you can multiply the first equation with 88 or 11 and then just add, so you'll get rid of that. That's how you'll eliminate. Okay, yeah. Yes, Ritu. So yeah, you just need 18. So yeah, the answer is 18. We don't need the reverse of the number, it's just the number. Yeah. Yes, the number is 18, Shreya. Shankadeep, I'm not getting your question. Why not with 2 as in? Which number to multiply with? Okay, Manasvi, are you stuck in the equation part? So if you simplify this equation here, you'll get something like 90y. I'm just going to bring this side directly, okay? Minus 2y plus 9x minus 20x is equal to 0. So this will be something like 88y minus 11x is equal to 0. So from here, do you see that the coefficient of y is 88, so you can multiply this equation with either 88 or 11. I'd say 11 because it's simpler. 88 will become complicated. Okay, I mean, and once I explained, it got super easy. Nice. I'm glad to know that you're understanding. Okay. So Pratim, how are you getting y as 99 by 100? You need to perform elimination method. From that you'll get. So from here, if you multiply first equation by 11 and just add these two, x will get eliminated. Right? You forgot to multiply. No worries. Rishit, y is Yes, you made a mistake. Check. Pratham, it's simple. I showed you the previous sum using elimination method, right? So just do the same thing. You must have made a calculation error. Yes, Rishit, you're right. Be careful while subtracting. So put y plus x equals to 9 or y, so that you know you are. Can you please explain the multiplication part? Sure. Okay, so there are people who are stuck. Okay, I'll help you out. Okay, so the first equation is x plus y equals to 9, right? Yeah. And the second equation is 9 times 10y plus x is equal to 2 times, right? 2 times 10x plus y. So I'm going to first just simplify this equation. So what will it give me? 90y plus 9x is equal to 20x plus 2y. So I'm going to take all the terms to the other side. So it will give me, okay, 90y minus 2y plus 9x minus 20x is equal to 0. Or I arrive at the equation 88y minus 11x is equal to 0. So this is my simplified equation, but I'm just going to say third. So now I'm going to multiply this with 11. What do I get? 7x plus 11y is equal to 99. I'm going to label this as 4. So I'm just going to add 3 and 4, right? So it just becomes, be careful. So now x here is the second term. So I'll put 11y first. Correct? 11y plus 11x is equal to 99, and 88y minus 11x is equal to 0. I'm just adding. So what do I get? 99y. This gets cancelled, right? Is equal to 99. Y is equal to 1. Now get the value for x by substituting. If you divide the third equation by 11, yeah, Soumya, you can do that. You can do anything which makes it easy. As long as you are going stepwise, anything is fine. You can follow any simplification. Yes, Ritisha. Yes, Murtuza. So you get 8. Correct. Vanshika, Murtuza, you're right. So what do you do once you get the number is 10y plus x? So what is the number going to be? 10 into 1 plus 8 or 80. So write a final statement saying the number is 80. Okay. Got it now, Pratim? Yeah, good. Okay, so we'll move on to the next question. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just share the PPT after class. So in case you are still stuck, you'll have the solutions to see. I don't think you'll be able to see it with this view, right? Okay. So now we'll handle a question with fractions. So the question says a fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and the denominator. And if 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find the fraction. Anybody willing to try this? Yes, go ahead. Snera, yes, I like the spirit. Hit. Yeah, yes. Okay, Vanshika, nice. So I'll just wait for 2 minutes then. Let me see. You can try solving. Moi is doing it. Nice. Okay, Manasvi, nice. Okay, anybody who's stuck, I'll just help you. I'll start you off with a small hint. So, like I said, if when you see a word problem, what do you search first? What have they asked? So they want you to find the fraction. So, and they have given you conditions with numerator and denominator separately. So consider numerator to be x and denominator to be y and then try to solve. Then it becomes really easy. Okay, so whenever you see these kind of problems, don't freak out. So first thing, just see what do you need to find, right? So if they are saying fraction, okay, I'm getting the answer. Uh, yes, Anshika, you're right. Pratim, no, that's not the answer. Check your calculation once. Yes, Navya. Okay, I'll help you with the equations. Just see if you've written the right equations or not. So like I said, let the numerator be x. Write complete sentences in word problems. Yeah, they fetch you marks. Yes, Krish, you're right. Ayush, yes. And what is y? And what will the fraction be? You're on the right track. Okay, so the numerator, let the numerator be x and let the denominator be y. Please write in complete sentence these 2 points, okay? Yeah, so what is the first condition? If 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, okay, so it becomes x plus 2 by y plus 2, correct? They are saying the fraction becomes 9 by 11. So 9 by 11, first equation, right? And second thing they are saying, if 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, right? So x plus 3 and y plus 3 becomes 5 by 6. Okay, so these are the two equations now solved by substitution method. Substitution method is you get one of the terms in I hope you followed the question. Okay, it says clearly substitution method, so use substitution. Hit, yes, you're right. Ayush, yes. So now put it together. Soumya, yes. Ayush, you've written it now. Yes. So okay, it says substitution method, which means you write either x or y in terms of the other. You cross multiply, you'll get something simple equation, and then you write it in terms of x or y. Simplify, substitute, you get the fraction. Yes, Pratim, you're right. So now substitute the value of y. Yes, Mohak. You can just solve and give me direct values for x and y. You got y value as 1. This is a bit confusing because of the fraction part. Can you solve it? Okay, sure. You're stuck at the last part. Okay, I'll solve it. Hmm. So, yeah. The First equation is x plus 2 by y plus 2, giving you 9 by 11. So I'm just going to solve this first. So it will become nothing but 11x. I'm cross multiplying, plus 22. 11x plus 22 is equal to 9y plus 18. Correct? Or I can say 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. Right? Okay, so now substitution method means you write either x or y in terms of the other. So let me see, I'm just going to write x, y in terms of x. So it will be it will be 9y minus 4 by 11. Correct? I'm going to label this as 1. And what is the second equation? Oh, why is in the label? Wow, I drew a smiley there. Yeah, second one is x plus 3 by y plus 3, giving you 5 by 6. Right? Again cross multiply. 6x plus 18 is equal to 5y plus 15, or 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. So it becomes plus 15 minus 18, right? Now I'm going to substitute the value of x in this. So it will become 6 9y minus 4 by 11 minus 5y is equal to 3. Or it will become 6 nines are 54. 54y minus 24 minus, I'm going to multiply 11 here. So 55y equal to 33. Or minus y is equal to, I made some mistake here maybe. It should be 33. Yeah. 33 minus 24. Right? Just check once. It should be 33 minus 24. I made some sign error somewhere. So you get, yeah. Yes, so most of you got it. Yeah, you are supposed to use substitution method. Mohak, yes. 7 and 9. 7 by 9. Yeah. I made some mistake somewhere in the substitution. Even I can't find it now. 6 minus 5. Okay, yeah, this will be plus 3. That's why. Yeah, got it. This is plus 3. Oh, nope. 18 minus 3. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is minus 3 only. I just forgot to bring the minus. So it will be minus 33 plus 24. 9. Right? Yeah, I wrote plus 9 instead of minus 9. Yep, I got it. Okay, all those of you who were stuck with the fraction part, were you able to solve it? Why can't we use elimination? Because the question says use substitution. That's why it makes it more tricky. But if they have not mentioned anything like which method to use, you feel free to use whichever is comfortable or whichever is easier. But when they have mentioned, don't make a mistake. So yeah, you do the hard work of expressing the word problem in terms of linear equation and then lose out if you are going to not do it by the method last. Okay. So whenever the two equations are completely in fraction, we should use substitution. No, Anshul, nothing like that. See the question. It's here on your screen again. If you read it, it says form the pair of linear equations for the following problem and find a solution by substitution method. That's why we use substitution. That's all. The question asked for substitution method, hence we used it. Okay. Yes, Simra, x is 7. So the fraction is 7 by 9. Anybody who did not get it, I'll be sending the PPT after class. Check the solution, okay? It's you might have made an error in the simplification part or something. Okay, we'll do a boat problem. Since you all said you all did it yesterday, let's give it a try. So formulate the following problems as a pair of equations and hence find their solution. See, here they have not said anything. Okay. Rudra, you can solve it later. No worries. We have quite a lot of questions to do. So I want to ensure that, we finish the different type of questions today. Okay. So this problem says, this problem doesn't mention which method of solving is required. So you can use anything. Yeah. So Ritu is rowing a boat. You all know Ritu. Hi Ritu. So Ritu is rowing downstream at 20 kilometer in 2 hours and upstream 4 kilometer in 2 hours. Find her speed of rowing in still water and the speed of current. Okay, I thought yesterday you all did boat problems. Did you or did you not? So you did, right? So you kind of know how to do this? Did not understand. Okay, I'll be explaining the question. Okay, what I'll do is I'll explain this question. I'm not, So, first thing, like I said, what is asked? The last sentence. So, they want to find her speed of rowing in still water and the speed of current. So, we'll write it like that only. So, uh, write the entire sentence. Let the speed of rowing. If I write no, it will become night. So, I'm not writing. So, let speed of rowing in still water be x. What will be? What will it be? It will be what units? X, since it's the speed, it will be kilometer per hour, and both the quantities in the question are given as kilometer and hour, so we are going to take it as kilometer per hour, right? Yes, all of you are right. So Krish has solved the question also. Krish is like genius. Good job, Krish. Okay. Rowing in still water means the speed of boat. Yeah, the speed of boat in still water. Yes, you can say that. Yeah, so let's speed of rowing in still water. So I'm just writing the statement as it is, what is asked. I'm directly converting it into x and y, doing nothing here. And let the speed of current, speed of current will be y, kilometer per hour. Right? Okay, my it's got vanished somewhere. Oh, nice. Hmm. Okay. So now what they are saying, if you go downstream, I want you all to keep this in mind. Downstream is basically you're going with the flow of the current. Suppose this is a stream, okay, and the flow of current or the flow of waves. Here, current refers to the waves or ocean current, not electricity wala current, okay. Yeah. So, anybody has questions? Okay, yeah, Pratim, yes. So you're going in the direction of the current, so you always add. Remember this. And when you're going in the opposite direction of current, like if you're imagine this situation like you are walking, okay, and wind is blowing. If you're going in the direction of the wind, you seem to walk faster because the wind is like pushing you, isn't it? And if you're walking in the opposite direction of wind, you have to have some resistance. This is seen especially in like rainy season. If you notice, your umbrella will get turned, everything. Just maybe you can use that to remember this. So if you're going with the flow of current, it's positive, you add the speeds. Okay, and you're going opposite the flow of current, you subtract the speeds. Just keep this in mind for all upstream downstream problems. Yeah. Those olden boats that used to rely on wind also. Yeah, but this is like applicable in general. Like if you're going against something, there's always resistance, right? So you can't add, you'll always subtract. There'll be some loss. Mix physics, maths, everything together. Just use some kind of analogy to keep this in mind. Okay, because this is the crux of the problem. If you get this right, you get the problem right. Okay, you just need to know where to use plus and minus. Okay, hopefully this is clear. Yeah, so now what are they saying? So they are saying, so what will the speed be of upstream be? Speed, I'm going to write this like this. Now whatever I showed in the diagram, I'm going to just write it as an equation. That is upstream, okay, is going to be x plus y, kilometer per hour, right there. Okay, kilometer per hour, right? And speed, I'm just writing down, okay, is going to be x minus y kilometer per hour. Okay, remember this, write this. Next thing, what do we do? So now we know this equation, the favorite equation, right? Speed is equal to distance upon time. Keep this in mind. Okay. Uh, oh yeah. Sorry. Yep, I made a mistake. Speed upstream should be x minus y. Thank you. Yeah, so this will be x minus y, and downstream will be x plus y. And now speed is distance by time. We know that. Now use this, all this information, keep this in mind. We'll formulate the problem. So I'll just erase all this. Right? And we are going to write. So can row downstream 20 kilometer in 2 hours. So basically downstream, which is nothing but x plus y, is equal to, I'm writing speed is equal to distance upon time, is equal to 20, which is the distance, by 2 hours. Correct? So there I get the first equation. And second thing, can go upstream. So upstream speed is x minus y, right? Is equal to distance upon time, 4 kilometers in 2 hours. There you get your second equation. Now solve. Easy, fairly easy, right? Generally we assume it, Anshul. So generally we assume that the speed of, like the speed of the rowing will be greater than the speed of current. Generally, so y is generally considered to be greater than x. But you can just take it like this and solve. Yeah. Yes, Anshika, you're right. So here they've not mentioned elimination or substitution. So use any method you feel comfortable and solve. Pratim also got the answer. That is nice. Y is, yes, you're right. So write the sentence. So the speed of rowing in still water is the answer, kilometer per hour, and the speed of the current is dash kilometer per hour. Yes, Ayush. Yes, Ishan, you're right. And X is, yes, Mohit. Yes, Simra, you're right. Rishit, yes. You got it how we formulated the problem, right? Oh, Smera has written complete sentences. Nice, Smera. You're right. Everybody got it how we got the, like, how we arrived at the algebraic expressions, right? Rudra, you can do elimination or substitution either. It's up to you. Yes, Soumya. Het, yes. Manasvi, yes. Yeah, we do have one more question, but it's later. Pratim, yeah. So I want to cover different types. There are still so many types left. So, Ritisha, how did you get that? I'm not sure. Can you check your answer once? Rishit, yes. Anshul Aditya, yes. Simra, yes. Murtuza, yes. Anybody who is still having a confusion as to how I got the linear equations? Because I'm going to directly give you homework now, so I want you to solve. That time I don't want confusion that, oh, I didn't understand. Yes, yeah. Okay, so I'm repeating it once more. So what we have done in this question is, first we find out what is asked. So the speed of rowing in still water and the speed of current is asked. So I have taken speed of rowing in still water as x and the speed of current as y. And generally downstream means you add the two. So in downstream the speed of rowing is added to the speed of current because you're going in the same direction, right? So you add those two, and in upstream your, the speed of rowing will be in one direction and the speed of current is in the other direction, so you subtract. Generally it is taken like the speed of current is taken to be lesser. Okay. Sanat, no. Can you check your answer? Ritisha, yes. Hiya, yes. Okay, Bhavya, I'll send the link again later. That's not important. Yeah, I'm going to take up train questions also. I'm just explaining this once more so that anybody, if having a doubt, is getting, it can get it clarified right away. Okay, so downstream means you add, upstream means you subtract, and that's all I've done. So I've written the standard equation of speed is equal to distance upon time. If you see in the question, they have given you distance and time, right? So we wrote the speed in terms of each, and that's all. That's how we got the equations and we've solved it, right? Okay, so we'll go to the next question. All these questions have solutions, so you can go over them later. Okay, now we are going to do work problems, work and time wala problem. Okay, I'm still getting answers. Kritak, yes. Simra, can you check your answer once? I'm not really sure if it's right. Sanskriti, yes. So the answer is 6 and 4. X is 6 and Y is 4. Okay. I'll be sending the PPT once the class is over. You can check your solutions, check where you've gone wrong once. Okay. Okay, so we'll take this question. Formulate the following problem and hence find the solution. Again, they have not mentioned which method to be used, so use anything. So, yeah, 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days. Okay, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that by one man alone. So, they have clearly mentioned what they want you to find here, right? Yes, Simra, you're right now. Okay, so we'll move on to this question. They've clearly given what they want you to find, which is the time taken by one woman to finish the work and the time taken by one man. Okay, in case of time and work related problems, I want you to keep this one fact in mind. Okay, I'm going to write it here that if, okay, yeah. So if A, suppose A is, oh, it could be anything. They might give you something in terms of A, B, woman, man, whatever, girl, boy. Okay, so can complete if A can complete work in n days. I want you to write this down, okay, all of you? Because this is the key point. Like in the upstream, downstream one, like I said, the key point is you need to know where to subtract and where to add. Like that, in this is the key point. Okay, if A can complete work in n days, work, okay, work done by A in one day is 1 by n. Okay, this statement is the crucial statement here. Okay, what is A? A is like, I'm just assuming it's like it could be somebody, or in this question it's like women and men, right? So if women can complete work in n days, work done by women in 1 day is 1 by n. That's all I'm saying. Mohawk, I solved the question. Nice. You are halfway there. Okay, so you got this statement. Everybody has written this down. Please, this is the crux of work and time questions. Okay, this is the only logic you use, and the vice versa is also true. If they have given you something that work done by somebody in 1 day is 1 by n, hence they will complete the work in n days. That's all. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and solve this question. So what are they saying? So we are going to first define x and y. So uh, let one woman finish. Statements are very important here. Okay, so ensure you are writing everything. Finish work in X days. Which means work done in 1 day. I'm just writing WD, okay? In 1 day is nothing but 1 by X. Am I right? Mohak, yeah, you given me one part of the answer. The other one, Pratim, no, that's not right. You're not even close. Just check your calculations once. Yeah, so let one woman finish work in X days. So in 1 day, she is going to do 1 by X amount of work. Similarly, for men, this is the symbol for similarly. For men, work done in 1 day is going to be 1 by Y. Right? You got it till here? I hope I'm making some sense. Right? Yes, Mohak, you're right. Okay, so we got this. So now they are saying 2 women and 5 men work together to finish it in 4 days. So 2 women and 5 men finish it in 4 days. How are you going to represent this as? Okay, I'm going to, I'm going to stop splitting the screen and just show you here. Okay, so it says 2 women and 5 men. Yeah. So 2 women and 5 men finish the work in 4 days. Right? So it will be amount of work done by 2 women will be how much? 2 by X. Right? And amount of work done by 5 men will be 5 by Y. And they are doing it in 4 days, which will be 1 by 4. So this is our first equation. Second thing they are saying is 3 women and 6 men. 3 women and 6 men finish it in 3 days. So what will it be? Same way, 3 by x plus 6 by y is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, so in these kind of problems, what you can do is, since you're getting 1 by x and 1 by y, what you can do is let 1 by x be equal to u or some variable, any variable other than x, y, a, b also you can take. Let 1 by y equal to t or v, anything. V is better, so we'll take v. Okay, and then substitute this in these two equations and solve. So it will be easier instead of multiplying, cross multiplying and going haywire. Why 1 by 4? Because see, it's the amount of work done in one day. Now 1 by x, 1 by x is the amount of work done in one day. 1 by y is the amount of work done in one day. So 1 by 4. Rudra, 1 by x is the amount of work done. Was my previous screen visible? I had shown before erasing this. So 1 by x is basically the work done in one day. No, I meant it like let 1 by x. Okay, so this, yes, Navya, you're right. Yeah, I got your question, Rudra. So this equation, you are getting it as 1 by x and 1 by y, or something by x and y, right? So to simplify the solution, like the simplification part, you can assume 1 by x to be u and 1 by y to be v, and then continue solving. If you want, or you can just continue like this also, it doesn't matter. But you will get x, y terms. Then how do you get rid of that and all? It just get complicated. Anshika, yes. Today's class is till what time? It's till 5. We started at 3, right? So till 5. Okay, you did this last class, but nobody's saying that you got it or you know how to do it. Did everybody understand, or you still have doubts, or what is it? I'm not getting any answers. We didn't do this. Somebody's saying we did it, somebody's saying we didn't do. Okay. Did you get it what I did, or should I explain it to you again? Kritak, you won't get the answer in negative. Again, yes, sure, I'll explain it again. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll just show you how I got the equation. The rest of the part, try it yourself. It's just simplification. Okay. So in general, in work-based problems, what do you say? If A does work in X days, work done in one day is 1 by X. Just keep this in mind, okay? A does work, A does some piece of work, he finishes it in X days. So how much work he does in one day is 1 by X. Okay, this is the basis of solving these kind of problems. Hey, no, you get it as whole numbers. Is Y 240? No. X is 12, Smera? No. Okay, so yeah, so basically this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to say that let work done. What does the question say? Find the time taken by one woman alone. So let one woman finish work in X days. Similarly, I'm going to do that for men. Let one man finish work in Y days. From this, we can say that one work done in one day for one woman is what? 1 by X, correct? And work done by one man. I'm going to write this like this. Okay. So one woman, 1 by X, and one man will be 1 by Y. Right? So this is 1, that's why 1 by Y. Okay. Abhi it's going to be, there are how many women? 2 women and 5 men working. So there are 2 women and 5 men working. So the amount of work done will change to 2 by Y, X plus 5 by Y. Right? This is X. Okay. And they are doing the work in 4 days. So it will be 1 by 4. So this equation will become 2 by X plus 5 by Y is equal to 1 by 4. Okay. Similarly, Ritisha, no, Y is not 12. 240 days for one man, no. Ayush, yes, you're right. Manasvi, yes, you're right. X is how much? Then, okay, and similarly, the second condition says that 3 women and 6 men. So 3 women will be 3 by X and 6 men will be 6 by Y. Finish the work in 3 days. Right? So it will be 1 by 3. See how I'll give you an analogy to remember something like this will be, see, because A does work in n days, that n days or x days, right? So it comes in the denominator, hence the number of days, the total days, like here it's 4, it will also come in the denominator, it won't be in the numerator, because this is the total time taken to do the work, this is the total time, and this is the total time. I don't know if I'm making sense, but like that's the way you can remember it. Okay, now be careful while simplifying these two equations. How to find x? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, so we got the two equations as what? 2 by x plus 5 by y is equal to 1 by 4 and 3 by x plus 6 by y. 6 by y is equal to 1 by 3. So now I'm going to say let 1 by x be u, 1 by y be v. So it will become 2u plus 5v is equal to 1 by 4. This is equation 1, and du plus 6v is equal to 1 by 3. Now it becomes easy to solve. Once you get the value of u and v, substitute it. Yes, Soumya, you're right. Substitute it in 1 by x, 1 by y, you will get it. So now the total, so then don't leave the x, don't leave the value as 1 by x. The, what do you say, the time taken will be x and y. Yes, Sanskriti, you're right. I got the same equation. How will you get y as 240? Check. Pratim, you must be making a mistake in the calculation part. Okay. Anshu wants the question. Here's the question. Ritu, yes. Everybody is clear with this? You got it right? How did I get 1 by x? Why did I take 1 by x or 1 by y? Why did I take 1 by 4? Anybody still stuck or something? Yes, Shreya. Yes, Mira. You got it, Shankadeep. Nice. You didn't get the X part. Manasvi, which X part? I'm not able to understand. What exactly did you not get? How to find X? Okay, so here I have substituted 1 by X as U and 1 by Y as V. Then you solve these equations, you will get U and V ka value. Correct? You substituted in 1 by X and 1 by Y. Simra is confused. Can you solve the sum? Okay, I am going to do simple, like, what should I say? So this will just be maybe elimination or substitution, which is better. Elimination is better. Multiply this with 3 and multiply this with 2. So I'll get 2u, no sorry, 3 to the 6u. 6u plus 15v is equal to 3 by 4 and this for this I'll get same 6u plus 12v is equal to 2 by 3, right? If I subtract, it will become what? 6u and 6u will get cancelled. This will become 3. 3v is equal to 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. You simplify it, you will get the value for v. And then you substitute and get value for, yes, y is 36, Pratim. Smera, yes. Simra, did you get it now? You will get the value of u and v if you keep simplifying this. You just have to simplify it. And then whatever u and v is, that will be 1 by x and 1 by y. Yes, okay. I can't find x. Why can't you find x, Pratim? You got y, right? So now you got u and v. You need to get both u and v. So once you get the value of v substituted in this equation, one of them, you will get. That's not possible, Pratim. You check your calculation once. Yes, Murtuza. Murtuza, wait. Other way around. X is 18 and y is 36. So if you solve, you get the value of x as 18 and y as 36. So I'm just going to, leave the simplification part up to you, and I'll share this PPT so you check your solution once. As long as you got how to frame the equations, you got it right. How did I get the two equations? Then we'll go ahead to the next one. Okay, no response. So I'm going to the next question. So here the solution is here. You can refer to it later. Okay. Yeah. So this is the next question. Ruhi travels. So this is the one with different distances, different times. How do you solve? So Ruhi travels 300 kilometers to her home, partly by train and partly by bus. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 kilometers by train and the remaining by bus. And if she travels 100 kilometer by train and the remaining by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer. Find the speed of the train and the bus separately. So what is asked here? A break. I'm going to take the class only till 5 now. We'll just finish these questions. I still want you to do this train wala question, then pipes and cistern wala question, and one more. I don't think break is possible. I want to do at least 4 questions more. These questions are hard to understand. That's why I want you to do it, and then I'm going to give you homework tomorrow so that you are going to be little bit thorough in it. It will take time, yes, but Try to get the logic. Just try to get the logic for now. Simplification part and all, you've done it last class and previous class, right? Yes, okay, I'm going to explain this question. I'm not asking you to try it. Don't worry, I'm explaining this question. Pratim, that is because you made some kind of error, right? Some simplification error. Only that's why you'll get it. Okay, so here, first things first, what is asked? Find the speed of the train and bus separately. Okay, the speed of train is, so we'll say let speed of train x, what will it be? Kilometer per hour, right? And then let speed of bus, which is traveling by train and bus. So we are first going to write this much, that let it be, because this is what they have asked in the last line of the question, right? Okay. So let the speed of train be x and let the speed of bus be y. Now we'll see. Now they've given you the total distance. So if you look at the question, if you read it like properly, it says they have given you distance, they have given you time, they are asking you for speed. So whatever equations you get, okay, whatever equations you're going to form, they should be of the form involving speed, distance, and time, right? So speed is equal to distance by time. One variation of that formula will be there here, correct? You didn't get the question. Okay, so I am still explaining the question. What I did is I just figured out what they have asked and I wrote it here. That's all. So now we'll break down the question. Total distance is 300 kilometer, right? So this, they are saying she's taking part journeys. In one case she took 60 by train and remaining, what is 300 minus 60? 240 by bus, right? And the second case she took 100 by train and 200 by bus, right? So they have given you different breakups of the distances and they have given you how much long it takes to reach with the different breakups, right? Okay, so now we'll break down the question. So total distance is 300. You want, you can write that, but it's okay. uh, Rui should stay home in quarantine. Okay, this is before lockdown maybe. Anyway, so yeah, so the first part we'll do is she travels 60 by train and the remaining by bus. Okay, so we'll say speed. Okay, so actual speed is x and bus is y. So the distance will be what? Distance will be, distance is given as 300 kilometer. Correct? Okay. So now first case we'll take speed of train and this is given. So speed, we'll use this equation, speed is equal to distance upon time, right? And the first case, case 1, we'll write it like this. Case 1 is saying that she's traveling 60 kilometer by train and 240 kilometer by bus. Correct? How did I get 240? 300 minus 60. Okay, this is what I've done. And we write this as, so we don't know the speeds, we know the time which is given, right? So we'll write time is given, so we'll rearrange this equation as time is equal to distance by speed. right? Because one fixed value of time is given, so we can use this format. Okay, so now what will it be? 60 by 60 is the distance by what is the speed of the train x plus 240 by what is the speed of the bus y, and what is the time given she takes? 4. Okay, this is not a work done problem, so understand why x and y are in the denominator and 4 is in the numerator. Wait, the train is slower than the bus. Okay, I'm not going into technicalities here. Yes, Murtuza, speed into time, yes. So you got it right, how I arrived at this? Time is given. Basically, since distance and time is given, we know it is some format of speed is equal to distance by time wala equation. Okay, but here they have given you combined time of both, like part bus and part train, combined time is given. So you, if you write it in terms of time is equal to distance by speed, you will get an equation. This is how you get the first one. Similarly, the second part will be, okay, I'm going to erase this. Yeah, you can simplify it, Pratim. Yes, Rudra, you are right. You do that. You can do that as the next step. So, so we got equation 1 as, by the first case we got it as 60 by x plus 240 by y is equal to 4. Now I want you to be careful in the second part. Second part says 100 by train, so 100 by x, remaining by bus, which is 200. The part where you have to be careful is this. It says it takes 10 minutes longer, which means it takes 10 minutes longer than 4 hours, but you cannot add 10 directly. You convert it into hours first. So it will be 10 by 60. Right? Why 60? You know, right? Why 60? Okay. So you get this. Again, you consider 1 by x as u and 1 by y. Sorry, 1 by y as v and solve this. Anshika is giving me the answer. Speed of train. Yes, you are right. Hey, so anybody stuck as to how I got it? How I got the equation? They have not mentioned which method to use, so you can use either elimination or substitution. Yes, Murtuza, you're right. Yes, I so you put it in terms of x and y and tell me what is the speed of the bus. And yes, Ishan, this is basically time is equal distance by speed. How did I arrive at that? Are you clear? Like, how did I get these two equations? Are you clear? Is everybody clear? Does anybody still have doubt? What did I do or how did I get it? Clear, nice. Anybody having a doubt? Let me know. Can you please explain the second equation? Yes. Okay. So what does the second statement say? The first statement we took care of, right? She takes 4 hours if she travels by 60 kilometer by train and remaining by bus. Correct. Now the second statement is if she travels 100 kilometer by train, okay, and the remaining by bus, which is 100 by train and 200 by bus. She takes 10 minutes longer. Correct. They have given it terms of minutes, not in hours. So what have I done here? I've written 100 by x. X is the speed of the train plus 200 by y, the speed of the bus, which will be nothing but 4 plus 10 minutes or 10 by 60 to convert it into hours. That's how I got the second equation. Okay, now, no, Manasvi, can you check your calculations once? If you got it till here, आगे का is just simplification. Navya, yes. Navya, both are the same. X is correct, then Y is what? X is minus 80. No. Simra, check. You won't get the answer in negative. Okay, anybody still wants me to explain how I got the equations, or are you clear? Yes, Simra, that is Y. Uh, that is the value for Y. Hey, Krish, you get whole numbers. Yes, Simra. Krish, just check your calculation once. Okay, you have taken, I hope all of you are taking 1 by x as u or some variable and 1 by y as some variable and then solving. Is it difficult? I think it's simple, right? Okay, what I'll do is after this class, check your simplification calculation once. Yes, Soumya. Yes, Manasvi. Check your calculations once after class. If you're still not getting it, ask me. I'll help you out. Okay? Okay, we'll solve the next question. You can try doing the simplification later. Okay, as long as you understood the way to form the equations, we are good. Okay, then just we need to work on practicing simplification. Okay, so the next question. Here, there is one train question here. Okay, so yes, Shreya. Mohak, this, then I want to do three more. Three are there. There are three questions more. The class is till 5, right? Okay. So, train question. Whoever was asking for one. Yeah. A train covered a certain distance at uniform speed. If the train would have been 10 km per hour faster, it would have taken 2 hours less than the scheduled time. And if the train was slower by 10 km per hour, it would have taken 3 hours more than the scheduled time. Find the distance covered by the train. Okay, so if you read this question, it's simple. Like I'm saying, in terms of what is given, and what is given is very clear. Like distance and the speed is given and the time is given. So here you don't directly take distance as a variable. So distance won't be here. You won't take something like let distance be x or let distance be y. What will it be? It will be the first line. A train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. Correct. So we'll take let distance be x kilometer. Correct. And we'll take the speed. Let speed be y. Okay. No, we don't need speed because speed is given to be uniform. So speed won't be varied, right? My mistake. Since speed is uniform, we'll take time to be y. TV yr. Correct? Got it till here? So here, if you read the question, a train covered a certain distance at uniform speed. Since they have given uniform speed, we know that speed is not a variable here. Correct? It won't be x or y. And the train would have taken, they have given some thing as 2 hours less than the scheduled time. So there is time which is a variable here. And if you see from here, if we have taken uh, so yeah, okay, wait, I'm making a mistake somewhere. Yeah. So train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. Okay, you are still solving the previous question. Yes, Ritu, you're right. Simra, yes, you're right. The previous question is correct. Okay, so we'll read this once more. I am only making a mistake while writing the thing. So a train covered a certain distance at certain speed, okay, a certain uniform speed. If the train would have been something faster, it would have taken 2 hours lesser than the scheduled time. So if you read the second sentence, you come to know that one variable should be speed and one variable should be time, because it says something plus 10 and it would have taken something minus 2 hours. Okay, so we'll take it that way. Let speed px kilometer per hour, correct, and let time be y kilometer per hour. Y kilometer, what am I saying? YR, YR, correct. So distance from this will be what? Distance. We know that speed is equal to distance upon time, or distance is speed into time, right? So from this distance will be nothing but xy, right? That's how we'll find the actual thing which is given to us, that find the distance. Yes, I agree this is exhausting, but I need to make sure that you know how to formulate equations out of this, right? Because you will be given homework tomorrow. That's why. So you need to know the different type of questions which are there. That's why I've taken only one question from different types. I'm not taking multiple. Okay. Okay, I'll see. Maybe if I can, we'll skip the last one. Okay. We'll do just two more. So you got it right. How did I get speed, time, and distance? Is it clear till here? Yeah, you won't be getting homework today. You will be getting homework tomorrow. Back to the question. Is the question how did I arrive at these three variables clear or not? Tell me if you got this. Okay, enough of questions about classes and homeworks and everything. Tell me if you got this. Then I'll go ahead. Because this is it. These three lines are the basic things. After this, whatever I write, you'll be like, oh, it's so easy. Anybody wants me to explain again? How did I get? How did I get this? Got it. Okay. Everybody's saying got it. Okay, so I'm just going to go move to the easy part then. Got it? Okay. Okay. So easy part. If the train would have been 10 kilometer per hour faster, so what does it say if was x plus 10, right? Faster will be plus. It would have taken 2 hours lesser than the scheduled time. Then it would be y minus 2, right? So we are going to use this same equation. Distance is equal to speed into time, because distance is unknown here. So we keep xy as a variable, or xy as the distance here, and it will be x plus 10 into y by 2, right? Okay, this is 10, 10, right? And in the second case, they are saying if the train was slower by 10, should be x minus 10, right? It would have taken 3 hours more, y plus 3, correct? So this equation will look something like this: xy is equal to x minus 10 into y plus 3. Okay, simplify. Not to panic if you simplify these two equations. Okay, they're not so clearly visible, isn't it? Should I write them again? Okay, if you simplify these two equations, you will get xy on the RHS. It will get cancelled out with the LHS. So xy term will vanish. Yes, I'll repeat. Should I repeat the whole thing once? I'll do that. I think that's better. I'll just show you the whole thing once more. Okay, so the question says find the distance covered by the train, and we have been given that the train covers a certain distance at a uniform speed, and uh, the second statement is the key here, which says that if the train would have been something faster, would have been 10 kilometer more than something, it would have taken something less than 2 hours. Yeah, something minus 2 hours. From that we come to know that let uh, speed be x kilometer per hour, and we take time as y kilometer per hour, y hour, sorry, y hour, correct? And now, so distance will be what? Speed into time, which is nothing but xy, correct? So now they are saying that in the first case, distance is equal to if the train was 10 kilometer per hour faster. So x plus 10 into, it would reach 2 hours before. It would take less than 2 hours, right? 2 hours lesser. So this will be your first equation. And the second equation says that if the speed was 10 kilometer less, 10 kilometer per hour less, it would take 3 more hours to reach. So it will be y plus 3. This is the second equation. If you simplify, you will get rid of xy, and then tell me what is the distance. So you need to find the distance here. After you find x and y, you need to tell me what is the distance. No, Manasvi, your answer is not right. Yeah, you can equate these two together. Distance covered by the train is 600. Yes, Anshika, you are right. Simplify these two equations. It's easy. If you just open the bracket, just multiply the RHS brackets first. Then you will get xy on LHS and RHS both. You can cancel that. Then do substitution, elimination, anything. Yes, Ayush, you are right. Smera, you are right. Why is it x plus 10 and y plus into y plus 3 and not plus? Because we are using the formula distance is equal to speed into time. Manasvi, if you just expand the brackets, right? If you expand the brackets, xy term will get cancelled, then you get a linear equation. Okay, that two linear equations you will get, so that you can you can simplify to find using substitution or elimination method to find x and y. Simra, no, just check your answer. Soumya, yes, you're right. Hey, did you get it? Why it is into and not plus? I mean, yeah, why it is into and not. Yes, okay. Okay, you can do the simplification later. Like I said, just no issues. No issues, Hit. You can just expand the brackets, multiply the brackets first, and then it will be easy. It just looks a little difficult in see xy term and all that. Okay, Pratim, try it after class. I'll help you out otherwise. Okay. I want to do two more questions. Let's finish that. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, this one is pipes and cisterns. One question. Why these are not really asked? I have not seen them in NCRT book. Found them in the other books. So, but I thought you should know how to solve a question in case they ask, right? So I just picked it up. Okay, so it can take 12 hours to fill a swimming pool using two pipes. If the pipe of larger diameter is used for 4 hours and the pipe of smaller diameter is used for 9 hours, only half the pool can be filled. How long would it take for each pipe to fill the pool separately? So this is similar to the question of time and work if you see. So in that same thing you can do. Like if it takes 12 hours to fill a swimming pool, then how, like the in 1 hour the two pipes will fill how much? You can get that to be 1 by, if it takes x hours to fill a swimming pool, then in 1 hour it will be 1 by 12. Okay. Yeah. So basically that way. So what do we do? How long will it take for each pipe to fill the pool is asked. So we take the two pipes as 1 and 2. Okay, you are still at the previous one. What you can do is just simplify it after the class. Okay, because I want to do two important questions. One is this and one more. So, Pratim, which part did you not get in the previous question? From start. What was the difficult part? I explained it twice, right? Okay, anybody willing to explain, Pratim? Anybody volunteering? I'll unmute you. You can explain it to him. Anybody would like to volunteer? Let me see. If you have understood also, I'll know that. The train wala question. That train covered a certain distance at uniform speed. Anybody will volunteer to explain this question? The train wala question. Ah, somebody is volunteering. Let me see who it is. Nice. Okay, so Smera is going to explain it to you, Pratim. Hi, Smera. I've unmuted you.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So, we can see in this question that we have to find the distance covered by the train.
Hmm.
So, we can assume that the speed of the train will be x kilometer per hour and the time will be y hours.
Yes.
So we can work out that distance will be speed into time, which is basically xy.
Okay.
And now we have been given that if the speed was 10 kilometer per hour faster, it would have taken 2 hours less. So we can form an equation that speed would be x plus 10 and time will be y minus 2. Then xy equals to x plus 10 multiplied by y minus 2.
Correct.
The train is 10 kilometer less and then the time will be taken 3 hours more. So basically xy will be equal to x minus 10 into y plus 3.
Yes.
So we'll get two equations which we can use either substitution, elimination or reduction. So I used elimination method to eliminate y out and I got value of x as 50, which is the speed, and putting this in the equation I got y as 12. Now for distance we will have to multiply, so 50 into 12 is 600.
Yes. Nice. Awesome. That's right. Thank you, Smera. You got it, Pratim? Okay. Pratim says thank you. Okay. Okay, so we'll do a pipes and cisterns wala problem, one problem. Okay. This is similar to the concept of time and work. Pretty similar. I mean, the same logic is used here. Okay. So Krish has already given me the answer. Krish, that's right. And I'm going to explain this question for the rest of you. So first thing it says is how long will it take each pipe to... Okay, Anshika is also done. Nice. Anshika and Krish, good job. In that train question Rishit is asking me was x 10. No, x is 50. Rishit. Oh, nice. Navya also got it. Okay, quite a few of you got it. Okay, any one of you wants to explain it to the others how you got it? Would you like to explain it? Navya, Anshika, or Krish, any one of you would like to explain how did you solve the question? No, okay. I think you all are shy. Is it? Are you shy? Okay, no worries. I'll explain this question. So first things, what we are going to do? Oh, Anshika is ready. Krish is also ready. Okay, Anshika, you give it a try. Let's see.
So, ma'am, we have to take it as let the time taken by the pipe A be x hours, and let
Yes?
the time taken by the pipe B be y hours.
Yes.
And in 1 hour, one pipe can fill it 1 by x, and in 1 hour, so in 1 hour, one pipe can fill it with 1 by x. In 1 hour, second pipe can fill it by 1 by y. So
Correct.
1 by x plus 1 by 5 is equal to 1 by 12.
Yes.
Then minus 1, and then 4x is equal to 9 by 9, which is equal to 1 by 2 minus 2.
Okay, minus 2y.
Oh, sorry. Just a second.
I think you are saying that's
I mean,
equation 2.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you meant as equation 2.
Yeah, so then let 1 by x be a and 1 by y be b.
Correct.
Then a plus b is equal to 1 by 12, and 4a plus 4b is equal to 1 by 2.
Correct.
That's equation 3. Equation 4. Then multiplying equation 3 by 4 and then subtract 5 and 6, we get 4a plus 4b is equal to 1 by 3. And 4a plus 9b gives 1 by 2. So we get b is equal to 1 by 30 and y is equal to 30.
Okay.
Then substituting the value of y in equation 3, we get a plus 1 by 30 is equal to 1 by 12. So x is equal to 20.
Okay, awesome. You explained it quite nicely. Okay, so I hope you heard what she explained it, right? So similar to the time and work wala thing, first you take let pipe one. First we have to differentiate between the pipes. So let pipe one let let it be pipe one and pipe two. Okay. Now we take time taken by. Let time taken by pipe one be x hours, correct, to fill the pool. Okay. So you write the whole thing. Time taken by P1 to fill the pool be x hours and time taken by P2 be y hours. Correct? So in 1 hour work done will be work done in 1 hour by pipe 1 will be 1 by x. Correct? And pipe 2 will be 1 by y. Correct? And they are saying it takes 12 hours, right? So which we can say that the first thing, that 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 12. Correct? That's how you get the first equation. You got it right. So it says it takes 12 hours to fill a swimming pool. Okay, it takes 12 hours to fill a swimming pool by the two pipes. So in 1 hour it will be 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 12. Correct, na? That's how I got equation 1. Okay, and the second equation, how do I get it? Is simple. Okay, so what does it say? If the pipe of larger diameter is used for 4 hours, so it will be 4 by 12. Plus smaller diameter is used for 9 hours. So I am considering the pipe of larger diameter to be pipe 1 and pipe of smaller diameter to be pipe 2. Make sure you write all those things clearly. Okay, and it says half, so 1 by 2. These are the two equations. Now you can take 1 by x to be u and 1 by y to be v or a, b, something like that, and solve. Did you get it? Anybody solved? Anybody got it? Yes, Mera. Rudra, you didn't get it. You want me to explain it again? Okay, I'll do that. What I'll do is, yeah. Okay, so the question says that there are two pipes, one with a smaller diameter and one with a larger diameter. Correct? So I'm going to say let the smaller diameter pipe be. So we'll take the smaller diameter pipe to be pipe 1 and the larger diameter pipe to be pipe 2. Okay. So now we'll say that the time taken to fill pool by pipe 1 is x hours and pipe 2 is y hours. Correct? You got it till here? Right? Now we are going to use the same concept what we did in time and work. Correct? So now it takes x hours to fill the pool, which means in 1 hour, how much of a pool will be filled? 1 by x. Correct? And by the other pipe it will be 1 by y. And now they have already said that it takes 12 hours to fill the pool. 12 hours to fill the pool. Which means in 1 hour, what will be the thing can be written as 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 12. Okay, is it clear till here? Yes. Okay. Are the rest of you, are you solving, or are you listening to the explanation, or are you still stuck? Nobody is telling me what the answer is. I'm not getting any answers. Okay, so this is done, and the second part, it says that, what does it say? In 4 hours. So in 4 hours, uh, the water filled by pipe 1 will be 4 by x, correct? And by pipe 2 will be, in pipe 2 is 9 hours, right? Pipe 2 is 9 hours, so it will be 9 by y. So they are saying that in when these two are used for 4 and 9 hours respectively, only half of the pool is filled, which means 4 by x plus 9 by y is equal to 1 by 2. This will be your second equation. Okay, and now you use it as substitute x 1 by x and 1 by y as uh, a or b or t or u and solve. Yes, Soumya, you're right. Okay, so can you solve now? Can I solve further, please? Okay, you take this as okay. So this, if I'm going to just write it with another pen here, with another color here. Okay, take 1 by x as u, say u, and v 1 by y as say v. So this will become u by v is equal to 1 by 12, and this will become 4u plus 9v is equal to 1 by 2. Now it looks simpler, right? So you get u and v. Am I audible? Is it okay? So you use these two equations, find out u and v, and then substitute the value of x and y back. Sanat, is this helping, or do you want me to solve it like completely? Can you try after this? It's basic, simple, using substitution or elimination method. Just multiply the fraction, so it will become 8u plus 9 plus 18y is equal to 1. Yeah, you can check the answer key. Yes. I'll be sharing this PPT right after class. Okay. So you guys understood, right? How do I get the equations? I want to do one more question. Just one more. Let me do it. So then after that you can go. Because this question has only variables and you need to solve them. Okay, shall we try? All those of you who are stuck in the simplification, what you can do is try it after class. Try it immediately, okay? Otherwise you'll forget what you were doing and how did you get that. Try it, and then if you're not getting it, send it over WhatsApp to me. I'll help you out. Okay? By then we'll just quickly do the last question which I want to do. Okay, this is the last question. Any idea how do you solve? Normally, yes, Ishan. Elimination. Okay, try solving it. How do you do? Nice. You can try. Did you do this question last class? Okay, yes, you can solve it like normal equations where P and Q are constant, but I'm curious to know that how do you get the value of x and y. So from these two equations, you will be able to get the value of x and y. Pratim, you can solve it after class. I want to explain this last problem, then you can solve all the remaining simplification parts now. Yes, you do get a number. That's what. You get x and y in terms of a number in this question that I'm displayed on the screen. Okay, should I help you out? Look closely at the terms. One equation is, okay, I'll just write it here. One equation is px plus qy is equal to p minus q, correct? And the other, yeah, the other one is qx minus py, okay. Qx minus py is equal to p plus q, correct? So if you notice here, if you multiply either x, there's p here and q here and q here and p here. So what you can do, multiply this equation 1 with p and multiply this equation with q. You'll eliminate one of the terms. Somebody is giving me answer. Is x1? Yes, you're right, Navya. Do you use cross multiplication? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, cross multiplication. Yeah, because you will get a value of each coefficient a1, a2, b1, b2. Just take this constant to the LHS. Make sure you have the right sign and then do it. Pratim, I did not say anything. I just wrote the equation again on the board and I said that if you notice the coefficient of x and y are different, like px and qx. So if you multiply equation 1 with q, you will get something like pqx minus plus q square y is equal to p square minus pq, right? And I'm going to multiply the second equation with q. Oh, I multiplied this with q, so I'm multiplying this with p. So it will be pqx minus p square y is equal to, wait, this will be, I multiplied it with q, right? So it will be pq minus q square. And this will be, I'm multiplying with p. So it will be p square plus pq. Correct? If I simply subtract these two, I get rid of this. I get p square plus q square. I'm taking y out common is equal to this again a minus sign here, minus sign here. So what I'll get, pq minus q square minus p square minus pq. pq and pq will get cancelled, so you'll be left with yes, Navya, yes. Am I audible? Is it What happened here? Do you have some connection issue or am I audible? Check your connection once here. Everybody got this question? No response. I'm not having any response. Did you get what I did here? Yes? Easy? Yes? Okay, awesome. Pakka, you got it right. I'm going to give you homework tomorrow based on similar questions. So, yes, Ritisha, y is 1. Yes, y is minus 1. Y will be minus 1. Got it, right? Simple, right? So you just, when they have given you an equation in terms of only coefficients, just see where you can eliminate something or you can do cross multiplication. Like Ritu said, you can do cross multiplication also. Yes, it is, Ishan, if you see, it is minus p square and q square on the RHS. No? On the LHS? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it will be minus. Hey, it will be p square plus q square only. Okay, for today we are done. So, all those of you who don't have doubts, yes, Soumya. It was correct. Yeah, it was correct. Y is minus 1, yes. So, using that, you can find x. X is 1, yes. Ritisha, you're right. Pratim, you got y, right? So, substitute y in any one of the equations. The first two equations, you will get x. X is 1, yes. You can use any equation. Any equation which has x, use that, 1 or 2. Okay, we are done for the day. If you don't have any doubts or you don't have any questions, you can leave. I hope you understood the different type of questions. Yes, nice. Yes, Ishan, it is p square plus q square. Okay, bye bye. Yes, you can leave. Bye bye. If you don't have any doubts, you can leave. If you have any doubts, let me know. I'll clear it. Bye bye. Pratim, x is not minus 2q. Check your simplification. Solve it now. Solve it once. Try it. It's simple. I solve for y, right? You just have to substitute. Substitute 1 as y. So you'll get something. Show me your calculation. Pratim, do one thing. Show me your calculation. Let me check. Okay. I'll take it up. Anybody else having a doubt? Okay. You can leave. Bye bye.